are on day 3 with my brother on his journey for chemo treatments. And yesterday went well. We got here sometime around 12. His appointment was at 1. So they actually started the infusion about 2:15. It lasts 2 hours. Everything went well. No hiccups, no side effects or anything. But this morning, we got in the car. His appointment today was at 12, which is day 3. We got in the car. As soon as we were getting off the interstate, he said, I got to go to the bathroom. I said, okay, we're going to be there very soon because we're just getting off the interstate. I said, can you hold it? He said, no, I cannot hold it. I said, okay, I don't know of any place around here that's close. I said, can you hold it? He kept saying, no, I cannot hold it. And I looked over at him. He was jittery. He was actually jittery, shaking. I said, oh my gosh, where am I going to go this quick? I was trying to think, and I was trying not to run red lights, but I wanted to run red lights because I could see that he could not hold it. It's never been the case. And I heard about side effects, but nobody mentioned anything about that being a side effect. So I went into a panic. But so what I did, I quickly got through those lights as quick as I could, and I was getting ready to pull into this restaurant, and I thought about the garbage bags I had 2. I pulled the garbage bag. I said, take this garbage bag. And, you know, he tried to release himself in the garbage bag. He did some, and I had some paper towels. I said, take these paper towels. I had a whole roll of paper towels so he could try to catch it that way. And then, of course, there was an accident in the car. So when we got to the garage, to the parking deck, we got everything up, everything out. And I generally will have some like Clorox wipes in the car, but I did not pack them this time. My gosh. And I had wet wipes, but I tried to be prepared, but I wasn't completely prepared. I was caught off guard because I was listening to the other side effects, didn't think that would be one. Otherwise, I would have been ready. So, because I had the garbage bags just in case he got nauseated. So once we got into the hospital, in the elevators, he said, I got to go again. It was just like only been like 10 minutes. It wasn't even 10 minutes. He said, I got to go again. So we got out the elevator, had to run to the bathroom again. He had to go again. So once we got inside and he sat down, quick as he sat down, he said, I got to go again. So he did go again. And then we got back in here to the holding area. He's resting here now. So once we got back here, I think he's had to go, how many times, Jeff? About 2, 3 times? He lost count now. He's been so many times. So they brought him some things to, just in case he has an accident, they brought these out. And they brought like one of the urinals, so the doctor came in, which is great. So he asked him what was going on, and we explained what was going on. This sense of urgency just happened today. Like, where is this coming from? Because he's never had those issues. So the doctor said, with the amount of fluid that he's getting from the bags of fluid that he's getting, they said it's coming from that. And he said after this week, he shouldn't have that issue. So he told me to make sure I get my brother to the bathroom every 2 hours. I said, well, he's not even going 2 hours. He said, okay, take him every hour. And, with Jeff sometimes not really expressing himself, I got to make sure that I ask him every hour, you got to go, because it's about an hour drive for us. So I'm going to make sure that we go to the bathroom before we go. And then he's got a urinal that he'll have in the car just in case. And one of my friends bought a bag of Depends, so we'll use that until he get past this. So I'm just grateful that it'll pass. This shall pass after we get through this. But, I didn't know that this was a side effect, because if I had known, I would have been more prepared. So I'm just sharing all these things that just in case somebody else go through this, so you'll know how to be prepared. That's why I'm documenting everything. But everything else is okay. My brother was diagnosed with hairy cell leukemia. It's a very rare form of leukemia. This is day 3. He's doing really, really well, to be honest. Other than a slight headache yesterday, he's able to do his normal things. It's just that not being able to hold. See, he's wave, Jeff. You gonna wave, everybody? He's waving. So he's doing this like word search. But I just want you guys to just be aware of things like that. Be prepared in your car to have things like pull-ups, or what do you call them? Depends. Have those on hand. Have paper towels. Have Clorox wipes. You never know when you need those type of things. Okay, stay tuned for day 4, which is tomorrow.